Computer users won't be joining in all the celebrations for Michelangelo's birthday this Friday because on that day, a new and deadly virus is scheduled to strike computers around the world. And with us from Oakville, Ontario to explain all this is virus expert Jeff Eleveld. What is this Michelangelo virus? What does it do?
On March the 6th, when your computer turns on, it realizes it's that day and will start to wreck information on your hard disk, destroy data files on you.
So shut things down. I mean, all the stuff you've got in there that you may really want, it's just gone?
It's wiped out, yep. It's history.
Well, what do you do if you think this might happen to your computer?
Backing up is probably the best thing to do in terms of being able to recover your information if a virus attacks you. If you have your information set aside on diskettes or tapes, or there are different methods for backing up, then you can be assured of being able to get your data back after the virus has attacked and ruined all of your information.
Huh. Can't you just say to your computer there is no March 6th this year and just go from the 5th to the 7th so this program won't go into effect?
You certainly can. The only problem with that is there are other viruses that attack on different days of the month and different days of the week. So you'd have to be turning off and on your computer probably 3/4 of the time, making sure you don't have it on a certain day. That's just hard to keep track of.
So how many viruses are there out there now, computer viruses?
About 890 different viruses right now that are out there.
And are there antidotes for all these things now as well?
Pretty much all of the viruses that are out right now have a way of taking that virus off of your computer. One is first checking for it and then taking off if it's found that virus. But new viruses come out all the time. Every day another virus or more comes out.
And, I mean, the idea is, I guess, if you never want a virus in your computer, that you practice, like, perfect computer hygiene, like wearing a mask over your mouth all the time. You never put anything in there that isn't perfect, store-bought product. But, you know, most people can't afford to do that. It just doesn't work that way. People are always trading information. And is it all just in the software anyway?
Yeah, it just comes on the floppy diskettes that you would be transferring in amongst friends and coworkers. That's how they get transferred.
Is that the only way they get transferred?
No, you can get them from bulletin board services, which are dial-up computers. Your computer can talk over phone lines to other ones. Those are other ways to get them, but those are probably the two biggest ways of transferring viruses back and forth.
And how do you get rid of them?
You get rid of them by checking for the virus with an antivirus product and taking it off, or deleting the files they tell you are infected. Or you can, like you said, skip the day if you're worried about the 6th.
But you buy, some people would actually go out and buy more software, shove it in, find out if they've got a virus or not, and then deal with it that way?
That's correct. That's the safest way of doing it, yeah.
Well, are there any other ways that are cheaper that don't involve buying something?
Well, if you back up your software, as we said off the top, that would at least protect you if it does hit you. I mean, the chances are not the greatest that everybody has a virus in their computer, but if it does and you've got a backup, at least you can recover your information. That's probably the safest way of overcoming a virus.
But they're all different kinds of viruses, eh? I mean, some of them are more benign or benevolent.
Right. Some just pop up little messages in your screen, and they're called tame viruses. They aren't really meant to do damage.
What do they say?
Some of them, probably the most known virus out there is called the stoned virus, and it just comes up with a little message saying your PC is now stoned, and it's because your PC seems to be slowing down because of all the virus activities that's happening in the background in your computer.
Mm-hmm. And then other ones can be as bad. So the Michelangelo virus is a bad one.
That's right. It's actually a derivative of the stoned virus. Somebody took the stoned virus, and instead of writing a whole new one, they just changed the way it activated by now a date, and they also changed, you know, what it did to your computer. So it's not that hard to take a virus and mutate it or change it to do something different.
I mean, all these viruses come from some jerk who thinks this is funny, eh? I mean, they can be incredibly destructive.
Yeah, they're out there flexing their intellectual muscle, trying to do something that they're told they can't do. Somebody writes a way of protecting their computer, and they say, I want to find a way around that. That's the idea. It's like vandalism on a bits and bytes level.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, have any of these people been arrested yet?
The problems are in most countries is it's hard to have the laws keep up with these kind of people who are writing viruses. You have to show intent to damage, not just intent to write bad code out there that can cause problems. You got to show a focus of an intent, and that's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, but I mean, there have been companies so far, even in Canada, that have discovered they've got the Michelangelo virus. If it destroyed all their files, that's, you know, fairly damaging.
It certainly is, and the facts are you have to prove that these people are really meaning to hit that company. just being random acts on computers right now aren't enough to prosecute somebody.
Gee. So business for you must be good, eh? With people trying to do what they can to prevent viruses from damaging their files.
That's right. It's always just trying to keep up with the newest viruses that come out and make sure that days after a new virus comes out that there's a fix available for it.
So Friday, March the 6th, beware?
And any normal day, beware, but certainly that's the one that people are looking at right now.
And then there's another one supposedly coming Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th has a couple of different viruses attack on that day, just because it's an oddball day and an unlucky day. There's viruses that attack just on Sundays, the 2nd of every month.
I think they should only attack computer virus makers. I'm getting cross at these people.
Yeah, maybe somebody will write a virus to only get people who write viruses.
Okay. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Good luck on Friday.
Okay.
We'll be back.